Germany introduced the new visa category, which is called Chancenkarte, this year in June. However, there were more rejections as compared to the success stories that I've heard about the Chancenkarte visa. Now, a quick reminder to my new audience. Chancenkarte is a new visa category which allows you to move to Germany without a job offer. It's like a points-based system. People also call it as a green card of Germany, which allows you to move to Germany to find a job for 1 year. So if you want to know what are the common visa rejections, how to apply, and other important documents, make sure you keep watching the video till the end, as I'm inviting a special guest from Germany, Gurpreet, who is going to do the talking about the Chancenkarte. But before that, a quick introduction about myself. My name is Sarica and welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. I have good news for students who want to study abroad in any of these listed countries. My team can help you free of cost. So what do you have to do? You have to fill the form which is provided in my video description and pinned comment, and my team will reach out to you soon. So what are you waiting for? Go and fill the form now so that my team can help you. Now, without wasting any further time, let me introduce you guys to Gurpreet. Hi Gurpreet, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. And if you don't mind, can you please introduce yourself to my audience, please?
Hi Sarika, thank you so much for inviting me. Definitely, I'm Gurpreet and I was working in India as a director of global HR where I was hiring a lot of candidates. And then 2 years back, I moved to Germany on a job seeker visa. And after a lot of efforts, I found a job myself. And now again, I'm working in a finance company as a lead HR, where again, I'm responsible for hiring a lot of different candidates in Germany and also all across Europe.
And the good thing is that you are one of the successful candidates from job seeker visa. So my first question to you is, given that Germany launched its Chancenkarte, which is the green card, in June, what is the use of job seeker visa now?
The job seeker visa is discontinued now. It's no longer available, and the job seeker visa is now converted into the opportunity card or the Chancenkarte. So that's the major difference that has been launched in Germany in June of 2024.
Good to know, because maybe I missed out any official communication that job seeker visa is taught, but I was already wondering, why do they have both now, and what is the use of both the visa category? It makes sense now. Gurpreet, you got a very different profile. You're the first person maybe that I know who managed to find a job abroad, and that also from HR. I have not met so many other people. So I think your success story will inspire a lot of my audience. They can find opportunities, maybe not only in HR, but other fields as well. So today's topic is Chancenkarte. So let's talk more in detail. So I'm going to let you know, Gurpreet, that I am getting emails from my audience who had already watched my previous videos where I covered in detail about Chancenkarte. So the questions that I'm getting, they are saying they are being rejected. So most of the people who are writing to me say 70% of the emails that I have received, it's about Chancenkarte rejection rather than success story. So I understand you may be also getting emails from your audience. So can you at least explain main reasons that why people are getting rejected for Chancenkarte?
Yes. So there are three main reasons why your application can get rejected in Chancenkarte. And this is correct. Like when we were applying for job seeker visa, they were more lenient. But in Chancenkarte, I've seen that they have become more strict in checking each and everything. So basically, the three main reasons are, one is you do not have a right motivation letter. You do not have a personal story in your motivation letter on why do you want to come to Germany and what is your main reason of leaving your home country right now and coming to Germany. So your motivation letter plays a major role in case if you're applying for Chancenkarte or even job here in Germany. So that is one of the major reasons. Then the second reason can be that you do not have enough money in your block account. And basically the requirement is to have around 1,027 euros per month. So for 12 months, you need to show around 12,000 euros, which comes around say 12 lakhs or 13 lakhs. So you need to show that much money in your block account. And if they feel that you do not have enough money or you have just transferred money just for the visa purposes, that they will reject your visa. So do not show your savings account, do not show your FDs, just use your block account because that is important and that will help you getting the visa. And the third main reason is that your health insurance or the travel insurance that you have purchased, that is not in line with the German standard of health or public insurance that they need. So that is why also your visa can get rejected. So overall, I want to just say one thing, that right now for opportunity card, they are checking each and everything in detail, and they are not giving any benefit of the doubt. If you really want your visa to get selected, follow each and everything that has been mentioned on their website. Do not take any risk that I'll book accommodation for 3 months instead of booking accommodation for 12 months, then your visa can get rejected, So follow everything that has been mentioned on their website. And I think if you have a right file, then it should work for you.
Can you talk about the insurance? Like, do you know any examples? Because most of the Indian audience who are watching our video, which kind of insurance they can take, any name?
Yes, so that's the most tricky part, Sarika. Basically, the issue is that right now the Chancenkarte is for 12 months. So 1 year is when it allows you to come to Germany and stay in Germany for 1 year. Now, not a lot of Indian insurances are providing insurance for 1 year. That is the main tricky part here. So I would suggest, if you again do not want to take any risk, don't buy an Indian insurance, buy insurance from a German health insurer. Say Dr. Walters is something that is very well known. And you can also go through Expatrio. That's a third party tool, and they help in opening your block account and also buying the health insurance. So I would suggest go ahead and go through the right channel. It is more expensive than if you buy an Indian insurance, but definitely this is a more valid document than going ahead with any other Indian insurance for opportunity card. For any other visa, we are still okay with the travel insurance from Indian companies, but for opportunity card, I would say do not take that risk and go with Dr. Walters.
Why do you think the German government is so strict now when they were not during the job seeker visa?
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting question. What I've heard is that they have launched this opportunity card, and it's a brand new visa, and lot of people are applying for it. Like even the kind of questions and queries I'm getting in the past 3-4 months, and the number of people contacting me, I can understand that this has become more famous, and a lot of people are applying for it. But what I also understand from German government is that they have limited visa seats that they want to roll out this year to really test and try how this visa works, and then go ahead and maybe continue this visa later on. I don't know, I'm just thinking it loud, but that's why they are being very, very crucial about whom to give this visa and whom not to give this visa. And the second main reason could be that they want somebody who is very stable financially to come to Germany for 1 year and then search a job. They do not want somebody to come here and they run into any financial crisis, or they do not have a proper insurance and then they are a liability to the government. So that's why it's very important for them to have a good bank balance or a stability with the right proper documents, health insurance, and then come to Germany, because it's a period of 1 year and that's a longer duration than 6 months. So I think that's why they are making sure that the visa is only granted to people who have the right and the perfect documentation.
People from which profession should be applying for Chancenkarte?
Right now, as you know, Germany is already under labor shortage, and there are a lot of different professions that they need people for. But definitely, IT crowd, for them, it's definitely a very good deal. In IT, also different fields like cybersecurity, data science, software developers, full stack developers, or business analysts, product managers, project managers, definitely good for them. But other than IT, I think other professionals also, like I'm a live example in front of you. I was an HR and I came here on a job seeker visa and ended up finding a job. So other people as well from non-IT fields, say marketing, HR, finance, even they can think of applying for opportunity card. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is based on your role, the German language skills would be needed or not needed. For IT per se, you do not need that much German language skills, but for other roles, you might need more German language. They have also increased their list of bottleneck professions. They have added more professionals there, including teaching, nursing, and all these different professions. So it's basically the opportunity card is open for wider roles compared to the job seeker visa.
I think, Gurpreet, you are already inspiring my audience, because initially only people from IT, nursing, or people from teaching background were applying for jobs abroad. Now, listening to your story and the wider audience that you mentioned now, I think it's almost kind of open to anyone, everyone. So let's talk about what are the first steps that people should be taking if they're interested to apply for Chancenkarte.
Yes, I think the first step, in case if you're in India and if you're looking to come to Germany on an opportunity card, the first step should be to take an appointment, because right now there is a wait list that is going on to get the visa appointment, and the wait list differs from different cities or states. Say, for example, in Chennai, the wait list right now is 1 to 2 months. In Bangalore, it is 3 to 6 months. In Delhi, it's between 2 to 3 months. So the first step that I would tell you, if you're really serious, is go yourself and register yourself in the wait list. And then while you're waiting for the visa appointment, that 2 months is when you have to use to create your application file, collect all the documents, open the block account, book your accommodation, and so on. And then once you get an email to book your visa appointment, that's when you can fill the application form for the visa and do the last steps of hotel bookings and buying the health insurance, and then you go for the visa appointment. So basically, I would suggest this should be the step. First, book, go ahead and register yourself in the wait list, then collect all your documents, and then at the end, fill the application form and do the last bookings of hotel and travel insurance, and then go ahead for your visa appointment.
So you talked about documents. So what kind of documents that people should be collecting?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge list of documents, and it is a bit different than job seeker visa. Basically, opportunity card has two options. The eligibility criteria is whether you fall into option 1 or option 2. Now, option 1 is very straightforward. Say your university and your degree is verified in their ANABIN website, and then they can go ahead and they fall into option 1, and then they have to show a certain list of documents, but they do not have to show any language certificates of IELTS or German language. However, if your university or degree is not verified in ANABIN, that is when you fall into the point-based system. And that point-based system is minimum you have to score 6 points. Then in that case, in option 2, you have to show more documents. You have to also show your IELTS certificate, your German certificate, your lot of experience certificates, and so on. So that's the major difference here, whether you fall into the point-based system or you are a direct applicant of opportunity card. And for that, you have to understand and calculate where do you really fall into.
Is this a recent change? Because I did not understand this before, because I thought for everyone it's a points-based system based on your degree, your qualification, your years of experience, English language, you collect points, and if you get the minimum points as required, you become eligible. But I didn't know that if your degree is already part of that NMBIN database that you mentioned, you do qualify.
Yeah, actually, this was there was no any clear communication of all this before they actually launched the visa. But as soon as they launched the visa on 5th of June 24, on their website, they have clearly mentioned. So if you go on the official website of German embassy, it clearly says option 1 and option 2, and then the list of documents that you need for option 1 and option 2. So that is how they have launched the visa. It's just before the visa was launched, there was no clear communication on what the process is going to look like. But now we know the process.
And for my audience, Gurpreet, can you mention the official website where they can read more details about Chancenkarte?
Yeah, definitely. For India, for example, if you're applying from India, then it would be india.diplo.de. I will also share the link with you. You can mention in the description. And similarly, if you're applying from other countries, say from UAE, then it would be uae.diplo.de. So you have to just mention your country name and then .diplo.de, and that would be the official website where you can find all the information about this visa.
Thank you, Gurpreet. I think we have covered a lot of things already for Chancenkarte, and I believe this is going to help more people so that there are no further rejection. At least it's going to help people. Is there anything else you think we should be talking about so that they benefit from this video?
Well, as I said, I'm also consulting a lot of people, and right now, if you are serious about Chancenkarte, then you have to make sure that each and everything that they have mentioned is up to point. Do not take any risk. Do not think that, say for example, if they've asked you to book the accommodation for 12 months, then book it for 12 months. Do not take a risk of I'll book it for 6 months and I will leave it. And don't take that, because now they have started rejecting more visas. And in case if anybody needs any more information on this entire topic of Chancenkarte, I also run my YouTube channel and I have created an entire playlist. In fact, I'm also sharing my screen and showing you how do you apply for the visa appointment, how do you fill the application form, how do you book an appointment, the document list, everything in detail, step by step is mentioned on my playlist on my YouTube channel. So they can definitely refer that in case if they need more information.
So Gurpreet, can you just name your YouTube channel so that my audience can take a note of it?
Sure, definitely. My YouTube channel name is Gurpreet in Germany.
Good. That's short and sweet, easy to
Yes.
remember. So guys, if you need any help or require any assistance on Chancenkarte, please reach out to Gurpreet. I just wanted to mention one thing. Neither I nor she, we don't have a degree. We don't have the legal rights to give any legal advice. We are making videos just based on our experience and knowledge. So you can just use that. But again, please do not take anything as a legal advice from our side. This is what I wanted to say. But if you need any help, how to do the process, because Gurpreet was already part of a job seeker visa. She was successful and the process is very much similar. She can just help you guys from her own knowledge and experience, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Gurpreet, for coming and sharing your knowledge with my audience, and all the best for your YouTube channel.
Thank you so much, Sarica. You're doing a great job, and thank you so much.
Thank you.